Greetings everyone and welcome to this video. I'm Russell Hall and I'm really excited to be able to bring this brand new creation to you that we've put together using Vortex Site Builder. This is a restaurant niche site and it's designed for anybody that has clients in the restaurant industry. If you already have clients, this is something you could show them. Maybe they're not happy with their current site, maybe they have a current site but they want a mobile site, and this has been specifically designed with mobile in mind. It works fantastic when it's reduced down. You can see I've just reduced it there, and as the window resizes, so does the responsive styling of the actual theme itself. And we've got a really nice styling happening here, this burgundy finish, but if you wanted to have that any color of the rainbow you can have, you could have it blues, you could have it yellows, golds, or virtually any color you like. You can change that in the back end, as you'll be familiar with the Vortex already, that you can change that at the click of a button. There's no actual CSS or HTML styling knowledge needed. That's all controllable in the back end. And what we've got here, we've put in a video in the right hand side here. Now that can be shown on every page, can be shown on some pages. With one of the features with the Vortex Site Builder is that you can determine which pages have a header, which pages don't have a header. You can have different widgets for different headers, and you can either show or not show the top thin banner along the top here. You can have social icons along the top if you wanted to. You could have social icons in the footer if you wanted to. We've got a little logo in here on the right hand side where the footer telephone number is. And these sites look absolutely fantastic. They're very versatile. Because we've designed this specifically for mobile, we've just got this navigation menu here. We could, and you could go in the back end and have them all singled out horizontally along the top there if you wanted to, but when the site is viewed in a mobile site, they all collapse down, but it's a lot neater if we have it set up like this. So you see that we've got a sub menu here for meal menus. I've set up a host of different types of meal menu that can be created, and if you come to the site using the link for the demo site, you'll be able to play around with that, see the differences. And what we've got on this particular site, we've got a welcome page, of course, we've got a gallery page. This is one of the simplest gallery plugins that I've come across. It's so simple to set up and use. It's just a matter of going into the media gallery and just picking your images and then basically using a shortcode and pasting it in. But when you click on, you've got the fancy box light box window that pops up there. You can just click the arrows and go, just basically run through the images one by one, or you can click individually on an image, and there we have that working nicely. On the right hand side here, we've got in the sidebar, we've got the reviews, and now these are real Google reviews. I actually took these off a review site for a restaurant, so what you actually see here is the real reviews for a restaurant somewhere in America. Bencotto restaurant, I think it's an Italian restaurant, and that appears there. It also appears, we've got a special page just for reviews, and particularly when that's in mobile, if I just basically collapse that down, you can see how that all, basically looks just spot on. Okay, so we've just got the little introduction there, what people are saying about our restaurant, and you can actually click on the actual reviews themselves, and you can actually review the reviewer, or you can review the actual review page in its entirety. So that works with a plugin called Google Reviews. There's another one for Yelp, which I haven't set up on this particular site, but theoretically you could have Google reviews underneath the Yelp, or vice versa, or you could have right and left panel reviews, whichever you want to have you could have, but it's pretty much basically a matter of typing in the reference number for the Google reviews, and that will show up in that right hand column. And moving right along, we've got coupons. So if, for instance, the restaurant's running a promotion, so it could be a free bottle of wine, it could be 10% discount off an online booking, free ice cream for kids, whatever. These can all be changed. These expire on a specific date. You can actually click here on the link to print it, to preview it in print view and print that out, or show it on your phone, show it to the restaurant management when you get there, or show it to your waiter. And again, if we look at this in mobile view or in a thin column panel, that's what they look like. So we've got the coupons, and they're all fully editable in the back end. We've got the meal menus, which I showed in one of the other videos, but this one here I particularly like, because at a glance you can go from breakfast, dinner, lunch. If we had one for drinks or different meal types, we could do that, and you can pick any item, just click on it, and it'll show up in the light box, and the figure, the image lights up basically when you hover over the top. You've got the ingredients, the nutritional content, and so forth. And okay, so there's various types of meal menu there you might want to play around with, and you can determine which type of menu and discuss that with the business owner, what they want to put in there. Bookings, when they come to the site itself, if I just go back here to the home landing page, you'll see that we've got this here. They can either tap to call if they're calling on the mobile device, so let's just drop that down again, and okay, so here we've got tap to call. If we're on a mobile phone here, we just tap that and that will start dialing the number straight away. Or reserve a table, and we've just clicked on that, and automatically that's taken us to this booking here. And I did show that on a previous video, a separate video, where you can go through the booking process, and the owners, the business management can take bookings online. They can be confirmed automatically, and then at a glance they can go into the back end. They receive an email, which once again the email might go to the smartphone of the restaurant owner or the bookings manager, and they come to the back end of the site, and they can see who's booked at what times and make plans accordingly. Okay, and the reviews, again, I showed you that before. That is what that looks like in mobile, and looks great in all browsers. It really doesn't matter what type of mobile it is, whether it's an iPhone or whether it's an HTC or whether it's a Samsung, Android, whatever. And again, all of this is completely controllable in the back end. Here we've got the control here for the menu items, the different types of menu, and setting all of that up. We've got the controls here for the reservations, which I showed you in a previous video. We've got the control here for the coupons, and of course this is full unedited, unrestricted super admin access, which you as the consultant might want to have. It could be handed over to someone else, of course, but that gives absolute full control, which in many cases is a little bit too daunting for somebody that's not familiar with website management or WordPress. And it's a fairly, although it's a simple site, there's some aspects to it that are not so simple, and we've hidden those in the actual control panel for the actual user. That's what they see when someone like a site manager logs in as the site manager with their own site manager user admin and password. This is what they see. Okay, so all of that stuff on the right hand side about, you know, categories and plugins and updates and so forth and so on is all missing. Okay, we've deliberately taken that out, and we've just got in here the main menu control panel, like a visual panel here, and whatever they want to control. It could be the menus, the reservations, the coupons. They're the main things. Maybe they want to edit something on a page, they just click and go to pages and edit the page. If they want to edit something in the profile, they can. The site analytics, we've included a Google Analytics plugin, and all that's needed is to set up an account for this particular website on Analytics, drop that information into the plugin, and that will show up. And the site navigation, that's the menus. Okay, so we've actually eliminated here the ability for this particular manager to delete menus. Okay, in the super admin you can delete menus, but you can't on this one. Okay, they can add things to it, but they actually cannot delete, and that's pretty important. Although you might be keeping backups of the main site, you don't want them destroying anything, deleting anything that might be needed. Okay, so going back to the dashboard again, and we've got the theme control, which is the control for the Vortex Site Builder theme. And here we took out the duplicator, which is the site cloner. They're not going to need to clone sites, so there's something else that they don't need on there. You might want to give them a walkthrough how to change different things on their site. They might want you to manage this, but just say they needed to change something in the on the front end. It could be something in the header here. It could be, you know, something in maybe the phone number on here. Okay, call us directly. They might want to change this phone number here. They might want to change something in this panel down here. Well, that's all controllable from here. Look at the quote rotator panel. There's those little quotes that are rotating right now. Okay, well, they might want to change them. They might want to change the phone number on the sidebar. Okay, so they might want to change that phone number there. And so they've got access to that as well, and it's pretty straightforward. So I think that whoever you show this to, they're going to be pretty impressed that everything's here, and it's just so simplified. If you want to, depending on the level of experience, if you want to add more controls, you can certainly do that in your admin panel. If we go here, you'll see this here, WP Admin User Interface Customize, and basically you can customize whatever they see. You can customize the login screen, and you can customize the appearance menu screen setting, which I've already done by way of removing the delete function from the navigation menus. The site settings, the admin bar, the side menu, which is this thing here, everything can be controlled. You might not want to touch that, but if you do, you can. And if you have any questions about that, we'll certainly be more than happy to help you out answering questions. And if we have to hop into your admin panel at any time to help out, we've certainly done that before in the past. Okay, so that pretty much wraps it up for this video. That was a brief overview of the restaurant website, which, as you can see, is pretty much set up and ready to go. You can install this yourself. You can get us to install it for you, or we can fully customize it for you according to your needs, with a custom header, custom logo, take the colors from an existing website, or from the existing colors of the actual business itself, and incorporate that into the site. And it can be changed and customized however you want it to look. The emphasis on these sites, once again, is for mobile, and you can see how great it looks in a mobile situation. These are full bootstrap responsive designs, CSS designs that have been painstakingly done over and over again until we got them just right, and everything falling into place exactly the way that we wanted it to do. You might have seen some other specific purpose built mobile website generators, designers, that they're promoting as having a feature called reverse responsive. And they say that reverse responsive is the new thing. It's the new latest and greatest thing. It's going to take over from responsive, and I just say to that, fiddlesticks, what a load of rubbish. If you've seen any of those sites in a normal PC, normal browser, they look terrible. Don't take my word for it, go and have a look for yourself. They look absolutely woeful, whereas these have been designed so that they look perfect, they look beautiful, and are fully functional in mobile browsers, and of course in a normal PC or desktop they look brilliant as well. So you can test out this particular site. Use the link and you can go here to mobiletest.me, and you can pick whichever device you want, and the site will look brilliant in all of them, whether you're looking at it in portrait or landscape mode. Everything just falls into place just wonderfully. Okay, everything works exactly the way that it should in a mobile device. You can try it on your actual mobile devices, and away we go. We have got a subject of a separate video. We've got an app for this particular site as well, and when we get the app menu set up, you'll be able to click on that and go directly to the app menu and view the app menu panel as well. Okay, so I hope you've enjoyed walking through this video with me. I hope you've learned something, and I hope you're getting excited that this is something that you can take to your business clients and make a lot of money out of, selling the complete site or selling it on a monthly basis, and certainly promoting the fact that it's very user-friendly and simple to operate from their own user panel here in the back end. Okay, I'm Russell Hall. Thanks for joining me on this video. I look forward to seeing you on the next one. Bye now.